Do you feel anxiousness? Do you feel nervousness? I do. I believe that it happens to you. I believe it happens to a lot of people. And I know it's one of the key things that you requested for me to have a look at. So I asked my team, hey, I want to create a video of this. And they said, so what are you anxious about, David? Obviously, not standing on stage. And I said, obviously. I said then, the thing that makes me most anxious is the idea of jumping out of an aeroplane. That seems awkward, stupid, and creates anxiety. And they said then, let's do it. Let's throw you out of an airplane. We won't give you a parachute, just to increase the tension just a bit. I said, that's a stupid idea. Can I at least bring my towel? Kidding aside, maybe they gave me a parachute. The thing is, they did it! Oh my God. Adjusting to the level of anxiousness that this would create in me, I had to bring out the high and big and powerful arsenal of pushing my anxiousness down. So I'm now going to give you 6 core tips, which for you will forever change your life if you haven't used them before. Are you ready to go? If I'm nervous? Not really, no. I'm using a very efficient method which is called break the pattern, which simply works in the way that you prohibit your brain from simulating any kind of optional future. You are only in the present. So every single time my brain goes like, we're jumping out of plane 4,000 meters up in the air, I use my self-leadership skill of breaking the pattern, going bazatanga, and I start thinking about something else. Could be anything random. That is a truly powerful skill. Do not let your brain simulate the future for you. It will come up with the weirdest scenarios that probably will never happen. Like 99% of everything that you worry about in life will never happen. It's just a waste of time. Break the pattern. Slow breathing, 7 breaths a minute, moves you in to parasympathetic nervous system, allowing your heart rate to go down. The entire purpose of all these skills is for you to move into your parasympathetic nervous system instead of your sympathetic nervous system. Your sympathetic nervous system is the fight, flight. The parasympathetic system is the and that's where we want to go when we jump out of a plane. We're gonna jump out of a plane and we're gonna die! Another interesting tidbit of fact as we're now closing in toward the plane. Swinburne University actually proved that chewing gum reduces your cortisol levels. So I have 1 bag, I have 2 bags. I have 3 bags of gum. They're mine, guys! You're not stressed.
You don't think we're stressed?
I'm chewing la mag. It's not helping. I don't know. I need more gum. Tip number 4, listen to some groovy upbeat music. Studies have shown that it reduces heart rate and cortisol. So my son just asked me, how am I feeling? And I said, I feel good. Did you know that the biological response to stress and excitement is the same? i.e. stress and excitement increases heart rate, cortisol, adrenaline levels, which are all defined by what we feel to be excitement. So whenever you're nervous or tense, as I am to a certain extent now, I have 2 choices. Either I choose to be nervous, i.e. it creates a negative sensation in my body, or I choose to define the sensation I'm feeling as positive, and by so feeling excitement instead for whatever is going to happen. I learned this skill about, I think, 3 years ago, and I've been using it steadily every time I go up on stage or big stages, and it's mind-blowingly amazing. Oxford University actually did a study on it, proving that that is exactly the way that it works. You can redefine your sensation. It gives an entirely different impact. Quite the power of the mind. Tip number 6 is the Duchenne smile. A genuine smile increases endorphins, reduces pain, lowers heart rate, and reduces the impact of the sympathetic nervous system. This is becoming real now. And we're here.
I got 15 minutes left. I'm just lying here enjoying the sun, breathing deeply, chewing gum, thinking happy thoughts, breaking the pattern.
We're going to go up with the airplane for 10 minutes up to 4,000 meters. From 4,000 meters, we're going to have a free fall in 200 kilometers per hour for about 1 minute. After a couple of seconds, you're going to feel like this. That means let go of your hands.
Okay.
All
right.
Out with your hands like this.
Yeah.
And smile in front of Aron.
No, Aaron!
Just relax and have a fun time.
Okay.
You're going to survive it even if something happens to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then you get to steer.
Yeah.
All right.
Last time we jumped, this happened.
yeah.
Am I nervous? Yes. Suddenly it just became reality. Oh, hey towel gangers. As my anxiety is being built up, what shall I do? Should I tense my muscles? Should I breathe rapidly? Or count seagulls? Yes, towel gangers. Counting seagulls to break the pattern. 1. Whoa! 2. Haha! 3, 4. 5, 19. I survived!
Oh, good job, brother.
Oh my god.
The falling part was, yeah, not doing that again.
When people ask me after the jump, how was it? What was the experience? They're expecting me to say it was mind-blowing, it was insane, it was the most amazing thing I've ever experienced. But to be truthful with you, I didn't feel practically anything, just emptiness. And what I realized was that the techniques and the skills that I just given you in this video are so powerful that when stacked on one another, they can remove every single sensation and emotion. And that's the interesting thing with this. We know that the biological and neurological state of excitement, of engagement, is the same as nervousness and anxiety. And that is why you can sometimes feel both in the same situation. So the core and key thing that I did during the jump, and I do on stage, and I do in anything in my life, is that I ask myself, do I want to feel the negative state of anxiety and nervousness, or do I want to redefine that emotion, assign that emotion to excitement and engagement? So these days when I walk up on stage, I feel my pulse and I feel the adrenaline, and I say to myself, this is gonna be rock and roll. This is gonna be excitement. I look forward to this. And there's even studies scientifically proven that this is entirely possible to do. To reassign your emotion. And walking by the maple leaves falling down on the ground, I think I understand that life is like the 4 seasons. There are ups and there are downs. Some we like, some we dislike. But it is entirely possible to choose to like them all. It is entirely possible to like the sensation of anxiety and nervousness and redesign them and reassign them to excitement. I realize that one day we will all die, but as we do not know what comes after death, we might as well not be pulled down by it, but instead cherish what we have and not worry about what's going to come. Skitäckligt.